After episode 4 shocking reveal, Mark's behavior towards Helly takes a drastic turn in Severance Season 2, Episode 5. His sudden shift raises big questions about trust, betrayal, and the emotional toll of Lumon's severed existence. Why is Mark acting so differently? Can Helly redeem herself, or is their connection beyond repair? Severance Season 2 had one of its best episodes last week. After spending so much time with the Innies inside Lumon in Season 1, I relished the opportunity to see them out and about in the real world. Set against a wintry backdrop, I believe the Ortbo was a big success for the series, but not for Lumon. Putting the protagonists in the real world gave them fresh experiences, which the episode mixed with one of Severance's most stressful endings to date. Irving discovered Helena was impersonating Helly and threatened to drown her unless she and Mr. Milchick admitted it. There are many levels to that reveal, and I'm pleased to announce that Episode 5 does an excellent job of delving into them and examining what the events of Severance Season 2, Episode 4's ending imply for the show's future. While the first half of Season 2 closes on a slower tone than I would have expected, I believe a break was necessary following last week's ending, so it worked out perfectly. Irving's story continues in two different ways. Severance connects outies and innies. After Episode 4 ended, two important stories had to be continued, Irving's and Helly's. I wanted to start by discussing the show's first major loss. John Turturro's performance as Irving B has been captivating to witness, with the character being a stickler for the rules who eventually decides to not only breach, but also question them in favor of his pals. It's all extremely thematic for the series, playing on Severance's search for himself and his examination of what that means. After Irving and Bert built such a deep friendship on the separated floor, I'm curious to see how the show will continue this arc with their outies now that they've met. Severance Episode 4 showed events that no one expected Irving to be a part of in Season 1. Yet there he was, firmly standing his ground and clearly dying to divulge one of Lumon's most important secrets to his pals and bring Helly back. Episode 5 delves into that honorable sacrifice, with Lumon organizing a brief burial for Irving, which took an unpleasant turn as Mark struggled to recover from the events of the previous week's episode. Despite his death, Irving was able to be a focal point of the show. While Irving B, the Innie, may have died, the outie version is still alive and well. I didn't consider how the show could retain Turturro around, even if Irving B is unlikely to return. As a result, I was pleasantly surprised to learn that Severance Season 2 appeared to be starting a completely new plot for Irving's outie. After Irving and Bert built such a deep friendship on the separated floor, I'm curious to see how the show will continue this arc with their outies now that they've met. Can feelings linger? I believe so. Helena Egan's time pretending to be Helly R has consequences. Mark S has trust issues, which is understandable. While the aftermath of Irving's death contributed to the episode's slow pace, there was plenty of opportunity to focus on the consequences of Helena Egan's decisions. Helena not only pretended to be Helly R, but she also stole Mark and Helly's first time together. While I expected Mark S to be thrilled that he and Helly were back together on the severed floor, I completely understand that it is taking him some time to feel comfortable with her again. After all, Mark couldn't tell that Helly had been replaced for Helena, which caused trust concerns. Thank you for watching.